Hello, candidates. This I'm telling you now because some of us who are attending on Saturday and Monday interview may be facing this question about the move by the finance minister in a bold move to reverse the economic downturn and make India an attractive investment destination. Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman on Friday, that is 20th of September, slashed corporate tax rates worth rupees 1.45 trillion paid by domestic manufacturers, making the country one of the lowest tax regimes in Asia. Manufacturing companies not availing of tax ops can now opt for 22% corporate tax rate, while new manufacturing companies that register and start production between 1st October and March 2023 can avail an even lower tax rate of 15%. At present, business income is taxed at 30% exclusive of cess and surcharge, other than in the case of companies with sales of up to rupees 400 crore and new manufacturing companies which are taxed at 25%. Now the effective tax rate, including cess and surcharges for the existing companies, comes down from 34.94 to 25.17%, while for new companies it falls from 29.12 to 17.01. Sitaraman also announced a reduction in the rate of minimum alternate tax MAT from 18.5% to 15%. The step to cut corporate tax is historic. It will give a great stimulus to make in India, attract private investment from across the globe, improve competitiveness of our private sector, create more jobs, and result in a win-win for 130 crore Indians. Prime Minister Narendra Modi said on Twitter. So these are some of the important points, and then it seems the taxation on, say, the hotels room charges tax, that has also been reduced. So let me find out about that, about the room tax on room rents. I read in another place that the finance minister has reduced. Yeah, it's available here. This is there on moneycontrol.com. Nirmala Sitharaman in GST press conference highlights rate on hotel room tariffs from 1,001 to 7,500 cut to 12%, says finance minister. The market celebrated the announcement of a reduction in the rate of corporate tax with the biggest one-day gain in 10 years. Earlier in the day, Finance Minister Nirmala Sitharaman had announced a cut in the rate of effective corporate tax from 30% to 25.17%. The move has been lauded or appreciated unanimously by all stakeholders. This is one. Then Great Grant Thornton, India's LLP's Kishan Arora said, while the proposed GST rate cut is indeed a good news to promote hospitality industry, the GST Council seems to have rightly refrained from offering larger rate cuts across other demanding sectors, considering the overall revenue involvement as an immediate priority. It seems GST has not been reduced in automobile industry. A 5% GST would be applicable on specified goods used for oil and gas exploration and production under the licensing policy and supply of goods and services to Food and Agriculture Organization for specified projects in India has been exempt from GST. The revised rates are to come into effect from October 1. Passenger vehicles of engine capacity 1500 cc in case of diesel, 1200 cc in case of petrol, and length not exceeding 4000 millimeter, designed for carrying up to 9 persons, attract compensation cess of 1% for petrol and 3% for diesel vehicles over and above the 28% tax rate. The exemption on specified import defense goods that have been manufactured indigenously has been extended to 2024. GST on supply of machine job has been cut to 12% from 18%. The council has exempted platinum imported for re-export as jewellery from GST. The GST on job works for diamonds has been cut to 1.5%, up from 5%. The rate on hotel rooms with tariff ranging from 1000 to 7500 has been cut to 12%, down from 18%. The rate on hotel rooms with tariff over 1500 will attract 0% GST. Rate on rooms with tariff not over 1000. It must be not over. The rate on hotel rooms with tariff over 7500 per day has been cut to 18% from 28%. The GST cess on 10 to 13 seater passenger vehicles has been cut to 1 to 3% for petrol and diesel vehicles. Aerated drinks manufacturers excluded from compensation scheme. So these are some of the changes that have been made. So when you go for the interview, you just tell them that there have been some rate reductions in respect of room rent in hotels and also say in the corporate tax. If you say it that way, it will be sufficient because you may not be able to remember individually. If you remember, well and good. Thank you so much.